Yeah, okay, so
Huh.
it's starting to get there.
It is starting to
slowly.
get there.
I struggled to flip the frames. So we did the frames, we put it on the underneath. I can't do it for the others.
Okay, so
flip it.
all that you need to do with this one, so what you do is you grab this guy. So what you need to do is edit in place.
Because I know they're separate masses, but they're using the same family list.
So we have to make a new family, yeah. So I'll explain now. So tab, so grab.
Yeah, my laptop's not as powerful as Rob's.
My dinosaur.
Old Nani.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just need to grab one of these guys. Grab one of them. So all I need to do with this one is I'm going to go and say edit type. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to call this type 2. Type 2. This one we might have to change to 25. That's okay. Might just change the one. Let's just see.
Yeah, I changed the one.
Oh yeah, so it's
So that's
it's going.
right. That's how it's
Yeah.
supposed
Okay. Good. Oh, so the frame's on the inside.
on the inside. Yeah,
Okay.
like that. So that button needs to happen to all of them now.
No, that's fine. So I'm going to grab this one. Right click, select all instances in view. Oh wait a minute. Let's do it this way.
Well, it's type 2, so it should be.
Yeah, and let's just grab. Watch this. You select everything in your view here. Go here.
It's actually a really cool view.
Check none. Yeah, it is quite cool. Form. Highlighted.
Maybe I should also put the computer in hidden line.
Yeah, I can't look at my record model
in real
rendered
estate, yeah.
anymore. Like otherwise it takes forever to move.
So try and select. Yeah, because I don't want to select.
Oh, the mask, I turned it on. If you click VG and
No, what I want to do is I'm gonna get rid of all of these guys. I'm gonna replace the mass. I'm gonna apply the new family. So I'm gonna grab the mass rather. So let's grab the face. I'll grab it now. Oh, is it off?
It's off. That's the thing. So I turned it off so I could
Did you hide it using
no.
the command?
If you say VG,
Okay.
and you go to mass, it should
Okay,
be
so this is.
on. So I think you need to turn it off so that you can grab the whole thing.
I should be able to grab it. So let me just grab here. Usually, and I can see it. Grab, check none. Grab form. Press OK. There we go. And I'm going to say why. Yeah, let me just use French command. Let me just do this rather. I'm going to create a section box around so I know what I'm working with because this is tricky to see it like this.
I think just before you do that, put it into hidden line so the computer doesn't die.
I'll do this. That's good. 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 Let me just see if I can grab all of these guys at once. Curtain panel.
If you select all instances when you select one.
Let me just try. Select all instances in project. Oh, I see. That's. Let me just go and edit this mass. Edit in place. Yeah, I'll grab the surface. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to replace all of these with
Type 2.
type 2. It'll fix all of them automatically.
So then if the other one I do as well, if I replace it
Yeah, you
with
just
2,
that's all you do. There we go, fixed. There might be 2 in the same place here, so let me just delete that. Okay, undo, so it worked fine. There we go.
Okay,
Voila,
that's perfect.
finished.
Thank you.
Now that will look good underneath. Perfect. Now we're going to go to section box, switch this off. Might go a bit nuts. I should have duplicated the view, so maybe the duplicated view will work. So let's go to 3D view 2. Then I can grab the other one and just do the same with the other one. Yes, but that's Shavir.
Yeah, it's getting this slowly.
It's getting there. So I just want to do this view. Shift W. I just want to rewind. Why did it zoom out so far? Yeah, that's the view I'm looking for there. Okay, dude, this is taking shape.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a mission.
No. What did you guys get initial feedback?
Yeah, we did.
How did it go?
Most of it's fine. It's like I just gotta finish my work now. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
that chestnut getting everything in.
It's not that my work, like my mark was, I got 66 for the review, but that's purely because of work that I hadn't put up yet.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
No, that does count a lot. This one gets the right. So I should have. So let's grab this down. So it's got a front. I'll actually show you guys how to use context better and use links for context. Yeah, I hope I didn't move anything they want to do.
Yeah, this model that they did was massive. I actually am considering just deleting all that stuff because I don't even see it,
It's nice for context
I suppose.
view.
Are you working in the basement?
No.
Just see.
Ground floor.
Actually, computer's taking a bit of strain.
It is.
Yeah, Revit does need it needs some computing power. If you start getting, the models start getting larger, complex. I notice the interior models are usually quite complex.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eventually invest in a new laptop.
Come on. I am grabbing that section view, but why won't it move?
Yeah, my computer's.
Okay, I just want to grab the one that we need to fix. So
It's that one there.
it's this one here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab it and then go to section box. Ta-da. You can you can cut holes in that form to get
Okay.
that. But if worst case, just it's
No,
going to
for
be
now
tricky.
it's like because I'm doing it for much more visualization.
Yeah.
And like Robin did, where you showed like a part of the ceiling, I want to be able to show these in dotted lines over the space. Is that
Yeah,
possible?
you can. You do exactly what Robin did, and
with
you
the
can.
ceiling, and then I adjust the height.
Yeah.
And then I
Look down.
and then I edit the line style.
Yeah.
Dotted line or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
Yeah. You can select the whole thing and overwrite the whole thing in view because it's
Okay.
one element, and then change it, but then the whole thing will be dotted lines.
That's what I want because.
Yeah, then do that
I'm
rather.
full now.
I'll show you how to do that. There we go. Done.
Perfect.
Done. So let's just go to which view you want to work in.
I'm on my floor plan, so it's level 0. I don't know what happened to my level 0. It just disappeared.
No, it's there. It's just okay. So let's just go to. I'm going to be busy all day with the third years. Come tomorrow.
Is that a second year?
It's first year. Yes.
I need assistance with blowing up an image from an A3 to like a scale 1:100. So the drawing is in scale 1:250
On
on a PDF.
yeah, you have to use GIMP or something, and you have to work out. Inkscape will do it automatically.
How is there like a tutorial available?
Not really. Yeah, it's usually. I'm gonna just help you quickly, and then try and slot to this afternoon at some point. I'll show you how to do it. Okay. Do you have reference images though? Do you know a certain dimension? Okay. You can duplicate this view. So here, I'll just try and guess it very quickly. Edit view range again. Make this 3,500 for now. Make this 3 meters. So I could have gone a bit anyway, but you see what I'm in this view.
Yeah.
So you right click. Oh, that's interesting. You can select all of these individually. That's strange.
Because the mass is on.
The mass is off. That's right. But you can select all instances in view. Project. It doesn't matter in this setting. Yeah, because they're different
Yeah,
types.
but that's
So in this view, you can overwrite this. So you're going to right click and see if overwrite graphics in view by element. So I'm just going to overwrite it in this view, and you can make a dash now. But I just want to select all of these in the view rather. Let me just see if I can select. You might have to use these things individually. That's a bit of a pain. So let me just say.
I chose to make my life very difficult with these shapes, but
A quick way, if you go to massing, you just change the show mass and form very quickly in here. Right click, overwrite graphics and view by element. So let's see if this will work. So foreground visibility. So foreground, you want to see surface foreground, cut lines, you want everything. Here, you can change the color, but here, you want projection lines. You can change the projection lines to
Oh, that's perfect.
Check, voila. Done.
Is there no way to make what's below it visible as well?
Yes. Okay. So you want to, it's showing the mass in, you'll have to go and select, yes, but I want to think how I can select all those guys individually. Right click, select all instances.
I mean, either way, if it affects the one on the top, that's fine, because they'll all do the same thing.
Yeah, because now that's the mass. Let me just hide the mass. So let me just go and edit in place, edit in place. So let me just try and select one of these guys now here. Right click, select all instances, entire project. So I want to be able to select all those things without, yeah, because they're part of a system, so that's why they, this is and you see it's trying to select all those little elements the whole time. So this is one way of doing it. Without, so it'll show the dashed lines where everything is going. So that's one way of doing it. Or you'll have to go, say, undo. So you can see. And you want to see the stuff beneath. So
almost like there's like a hidden line element.
Yeah, so what you can do here is go right click, overwrite graphics and view by elements. You can change this to transparency, but now that, just remember, if you do this, like that. Oh, there, it's working perfectly, perfectly. Now, all you got to remember now, you must just pick a better dash line and grade. Now, when you print this view, it must be a raster print. If it's print as vector, it's going to be an issue. So you might have to make sure that this is a raster view rather than a. So when you go to print, if you go to Control P, I'll explain. If you go and export PDF file, those plans that have that, you might have to do it for all of them. You must set this to raster rather. You won't get the invisible lines.
Will it not affect then the quality on
yeah, but if it's A1 to 300 dpi, you won't know the difference between vector and graph.
Oh, really? Okay.
But if you're going to go and Photoshop it later,
I will do a test print. That's my next question though, because I'm actually not gonna.
It might work.
Photoshop
In the past, what happened was these things, yeah, they.
Like, it's not a train smash if I really do need to. I'll do like a little reference plan.
Just because you can put this on like a sheet with a reference plan.
I think that'll be maybe with my seating plan would be a bit better.
So that worked really well. So here again, you can grab this one, right click, override graphics and view element. So here you're gonna make this surface transparency, because I've noticed in the past this thing wouldn't work. You can go half tone, then it grays it out nicely, and then projection colors. You can then go to.
Okay, perfect.
So now it half tones it. Okay, then I was just edit in place. I think you have to switch off the half tone. Oh, sorry, no, finish. So grab this guy, right click, override graphics by elements. So maybe let's switch off half tones. So projection lines. Let's change that all to dashed. That's strange. That won't work. This one doesn't want to. Oh, no, they are there.
It's just that there's two elements. I think I'll have to change the line thickness.
Oh, it's picking those guys up. Okay, I'll see. But it did this one lacquer. That's strange. Very strange. Or maybe edit in place, maybe. Okay, so maybe that's what I do. Select this guy. Right click. So you actually got to do it in here rather. So right click, override graphics and view. Just select everything. So it did. That's strange. Okay, it is working, but it's showing the stuff.
I'll fiddle around with it to try and make it.
Okay, but you see kind of what I did there in the first one. Okay, but that's worked lacquer. That's worked. Okay.
So my last thing is, if I go to 3D view, so I did this last semester and I really liked how to do it. So I had my materials, and then in this 3D view I rendered it basically, and then I overlaid my plan on top of it, so I get a really nice materials and all of that kind of stuff. The problem is that okay, that's not the same view then.
Okay, you might have to go to one of these guys.
No, I basically section boxed my entire plan, but I want to render it without a shadow. Is that possible?
Without shadows?
Yes.
So if you go to So what you're gonna, I'll explain this now. Then you can add your shadows on. You can do it. So if you go to, it's over here.
Because
Yeah.
it like has like wherever there's walls, then the shadow shows.
Sorry, this one's a bit. There's view settings here. You can set everything.
Did you replicate your reception count?
Oh, here we go. Okay, so what you do is, if you go to shadows, watch this. Go to lighting. You're going to switch off lighting so that there's no lighting. Shadows, switch them off.
I'd done that, it hadn't worked.
Okay, maybe. It should.
Because I wanted to do it on the floor plan. So if you,
Just want to make sure.
How did you do it last time?
I did it, but
Oh,
it
wait.
had shadows, so it looked ugly.
There it works, but in realistic mode. Let me just see. There's something else here. Yeah, I've never really had to do this before, so it's just we are in the rights in render settings here. So here you're going to go and switch off maybe no lighting. Maybe in here shadows. Here. Switch off, apply. No, but it shouldn't. It's render view. Okay, cancel. You can reset that. We'll just go back up here. We're on the right track, so we must switch off those ambient shadows.
I want to do it for the floor plan view. These views I do want my shadows and everything.
Lighting. Still. This doesn't affect this at all. Realistic, so maybe in realistic. Manual. Automatic. Manual. But why is it not? It's not upsetting the view. And let me just say apply. I think here it is here. Oh yeah. So let's just go here. Apply. There won't be shadows now. It's because there's no sun. Apply. Sorry, we were in the right direction here. Okay, so apply. Just say automatic. Apply.
But now if I want to do it on the floor plan,
Apply. Yeah, it will work on the floor plan as well.
but in like if I click render on the view, like do a fancy render basically.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different. You'll have to export it like this using this type of view and then render over. You'll still get a good effect. Apply. There we go. So I would just export this like this in realistic mode and then render it over. It gives you enough. I think it gives you enough reality because you can see you're getting that pong on those things. They call it pong when it gives it that reflection.
Yeah.
So I would do this just like this and you're getting the edges. With the renders you're not getting the edges. So what you can do is in here, if you go to sketchy edges, you can switch off depth Q, you can switch all this stuff off.
Because the big thing for me is like, at least in this render here, like I don't have those extra lines, you know, like it doesn't have those like ugly like lines that come with it. So
Yeah, so what you do then is you just hide, you literally switch off all the line work. So what you can do, let me just see, let's pull this guy down. Let me just close some of these, model display. Let's get your lights. I want to see if the lighting we can background, let me just see here. And in this view, you go to VG. So in VG, you select everything. So just say architecture, architecture. This is actually quite cool. You're going to go to Control A. You just override in this view. Override. Here you're going to say invisible or hidden or grey. I think you're going to have to make it like a solid. Whatever. What am I changing here? Lines. Yeah. Override, color, you can make it, make it the lowest line weight. Here you're going to make it, there you're going to make it, no override. Here with color, you'll have to try and make these things give it a couple seconds. I just want to hide all the lines. I want all lines. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Override. I wonder if there's a way that we could hide all of those lines. Okay, so what I'll do here, so line weight, select everything, change it all to 1. Here, what I might do is make it like a grey or a white color. Press OK, press OK, press apply. Give it a couple seconds. So it's just the model in place. You see what it does? You can grey them out.
I think probably grey would probably be better because
furniture systems. Yeah, so grey it out and make it the thinnest line weight, because then if you zoom in this view, you'll notice that they'll hardly be visible. See? You'll see now, they're hardly visible.
Yeah, because I wanted to look like that. You know, like when you press it. And
yeah.
like, that's like the one gripe I have. Like you can't turn those lines off. Like I wanted to sit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, in render mode, it's always trying to it's doing light calculation, so it's always going to try and give you. But this will work. You see, like that. I think we just have to. Let me just see something if I can. Actually, yeah, that's working. I think just grey them out. So go to VG. Here, this one just you might have to overwrite this guy. So here you can just go overwrite graphics and view. Overwrite graphics view elements. Here, just say projection lines. Should have overwritten those. Maybe just use this grey. I think this grey will be better. Grey, line weight 1, line pattern, apply. Yeah, there we go. That works. Check that out. That worked pretty well. See that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do. You understand that?
Yeah.
Then just export these, and then if you've saved these settings, watch this. This is what's neat. So let's just go to VG again. VG. I'm just going to upgrade everything again. So VG. So let's just go to all. Let's quickly fix it over here. Grey. Cool. Pattern, that's fine. I wonder if you could maybe make it quite a. No, you can't make it visible. So let's just press OK, press apply, press OK. Give it a couple seconds, it's going to think quite a lot. Yeah, the grey line works way better. You can see it greys them out, it's way better. Let's see that not all of them are changed. VG. Let's make sure. Oh, projection.
Yeah, I suppose this I just gotta like select and go through and stuff.
Just say furniture. You can expand all. You can say expand all. Oh, that's fine. Go all. Watch this now. Now we're gonna have it. That's fine. Grey. Sorry, that's why it didn't work. Grey. You've expanded everything. You see what I've done there, and then line weight 1. Press OK. Press apply. Now it will work. Now it will work. It's okay. Now it's gonna think quite hard. Oh, that's way better. Okay. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Why is it not making them all?
I think those are wires.
No, but why is it not grey? What we can do is go Control A. So what you can do in the view, you just press Control A, and you just say override. Control A. It's supposed to select everything. Zoom out. So maybe we do that. This might be the best way to do it. Right click, override by elements. Here we're just going to say color. This might be the better way to do it. Okay, still quite. That's better.
Okay.
It's a bit of a much of a
I'll
muchness.
fiddle around and I'll see what'll.
Okay,
Okay, that's it for me then.
cool.
Okay, thank you so much.
Awesome.
It looks better there than on my screen.
I think it does. I
Well,
don't
then
know,
you do
on
your.
yeah, I have to
It's an
just do
effect
it,
that you're
yeah.
gonna have to work on. Otherwise, you'll have to go and say invisible lines, everything, and you'll be here for 2 months still doing that.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Thank you, Jason.